Ooh, look at that. How you zoom in here? Okay, that's how you zoom in. Woof. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I've got John's car after we, did a video on building it and all that. The truth is, I bought it. I just liked it. We built it together, and we tossed around the idea. He got the Mustang, and he really liked it. So we was tossing the idea around of, he was wanting to sell it, maybe, And I was like, oh, I want to buy it, maybe, So, and yeah, I ended up buying it. This is such a freaking awesome car. I mean, it's awesome. I can't believe I was a part of this build, and I ended up with the car, which is awesome. So I am gonna do some vlogs with this thing, so you guys can see it and stuff. But I've been having some issues. I've been driving, and it blows oil, or not blows oil, but it like burns oil. It don't burn oil, but like when you come up to a stop, you put it in neutral or whatever. As soon as you come up to red light, just blue smoke passes you. Like crap, something's wrong, I'm thinking something's wrong. Well, we looked and looked and looked and looked, and we found that the PCV valve could be clogged. And so I went looking for it, and there's not one, apparently. So I'm not sure why we didn't notice this when we put it together. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. But the PCV valve, you see this hole right here? That's where it goes. And then it hooks up here. This was capped off. I took the cap off of it. But this was capped off. And I'm almost positive that's why the car is smoking as bad as it is. And the fuel economy is bad. And it just... But I thought the fuel economy was bad because it's a turbo car. But I don't know. So I'm getting a PCV valve tomorrow. And I'm going to put it in and see if that fixes it or not. Hopefully it does. But yeah, it's just something we looked over when we was putting the whole car together. There's a lot of stuff we looked over because when we put it on the dyno, there was a couple things unhooked, and yeah, so but we're just winging it. And it turned out great. So yeah, I mean, it's an awesome car, and I've been having to drive it every day because it's dark outside, so I don't want to go out there and film. But my car, my TL that I drive every day, my daily driven car for the past 2 years, I cracked another wheel. And I've already cracked one wheel, and it was a quick fix. I gotta weld it. It is freaking warped, but it's on the back. It's been re-welded, and it's Gucci right now. And I just didn't want to buy another set of wheels or another wheel at the time. And now I cracked another one, so I think I'm done with those wheels. I'll probably fix it and sell them real cheap. And I think I'm just going to get another set of wheels. But right now, the TL is down because I don't have my top S wheels anymore because I sold them because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I've been daily driving this, and the smoke just kept getting worse and worse. So I decided to start looking and researching. Me and John found that could be an issue, and then I found that. So hopefully I can fix that tomorrow. So. Yeah. So if you guys wanted to know a little more about it, it is a B20B swap with a B16 head, GSR cams, with Waseco pistons. I think that's how you say the name. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Waseco pistons and rods, ARP head studs. I'm just naming stuff off off what John sent me. But yeah, it's just like a little basic build. It did 411 on E85, and it was insane on E85, but there's not an E85 station around here. There's only one in Decatur, so there wasn't no driving to the gas station to fill up. It was filling gas jugs up and hauling them in a car back home and then using gas tanks to fill up. John found that quite annoying. I would find that quite annoying. So 93, we put it on. So it's got a 93 tune on it right now. And if I'm not mistaken, it's around 350 to 380 on the 93 tune. I don't exactly know, but I had to get with John and see, because I uploaded the tune probably 3 weeks ago. I think it's been 3 weeks, and I've just been driving it ever since. And yeah, now I'm been daily driving it for the past 2 or 3 days. I mean, it's a clean little car. It's a true SI. It's got a B16 trans. It'll shit and get it. It's on 18 pounds of boost right now. I really haven't boosted over 15. It's not that I'm scared or anything, but you know, it's ridiculous. Like third, fourth gear, it just spins. It's like, God, just stop, you know. So I haven't really done too much in it. But man, this thing is a sweet little car. I do have a hood for it. It is at John's. The reason I can't get the hood on and drive it here is because of the freaking dump tube. It just sticks out like above the car. So I've got to get the dump tube, or not the dump tube, I've got to get the hood and cut a hole in it, and then I could use the hood whenever, and that's the plan. I've also daily drove it, and it's rained on me, and I've got caught in the rain, and usually when that happens, it'll start cutting out. It won't throw a code or anything, but what is happening is there's water getting into the spark plug holes, and I have to pull over, blow it out. I've got like air duster with me, and I'll blow it out, and I'll put the spark plug wires back in. God, I can't talk. But I'll put them back in, and then we're good to go. It'll run until freaking water gets in it again. And I've only been caught in the rain 3 times. I know that sounds like a lot, but I've been having to daily it, and I'm trying to time it when I get off work and drive it home, but like I've been getting off at different times, and like today I got caught in the rain, but it did fine on the way home because I have this now. I put this on, and it kept, you know, the rain, you know, out of the spark plug holes, so that did good. You know, that did fine. But yeah, I do not recommend driving, you know, your car with no hood in the rain. It sucks. Don't do it. This is a quick interior shot. I didn't know the flash was gonna come on. I was gonna, you know, turn that on or whatever. But it's got a sweet radio in it, which is, it's got Apple CarPlay and Android CarPlay and all that. It's tuned on Honda S300, and it's got like a little short throw. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a mess in here. Like I said, I've been daily driving it. And it's got a little pod, which screw come loose, and it come down a little bit. Let me show you guys. Exactly why I'm doing that. And it's got a system. I'll show you guys here that in a second. And there's the system. I didn't realize how dirty it was back here. And there's the battery. The reason when I crank it up and the reason it idled so high was because of the PCV that was capped off. And like I said, I took the cap off of it because I didn't realize it was capped off. And I'm buying the PCV valve tomorrow. So this thing should be running decent again. And if you did see that in my interior, I have new spark plugs. And I was going to put some new spark plugs in it, just have a fresh set. And yeah. But overall, I literally love this car. I fell in love with it when it was super scary putting it on the dyno, and because like we built it in the here, and I couldn't believe it even started up. Not that I doubted myself or doubted John or anything like that, but it was just, you know, it's like, God, man, I hope this thing runs. You know, you just get that feeling. But it jumped on the dyno. It did super good, and John drove it for like 2 weeks, and then he come out here, and like I said, we tossed around the idea of me buying it, and then I bought it. So I freaking love it. And going down the road, and this is my first turbo car. So, well, it's my second car, but the first one was, I only had it for like a week. It was an SRT4. That's a whole nother story. But this is like my legit first turbo car, and it's awesome. Again, I will be posting more videos with this car, and you know, doing some like vlogs and stuff like that, especially when I drive it. And yeah, it's just gonna be an all over fun car. I will have the hood soon, I hope. I'm gonna try and get that as soon as possible, and then I'll be able to have a hood on it finally. I'm kind of digging the no hood, but I've always done that. I've always taken the hoods off cars just because I'm a kid, and I'm a kid at heart. And I've just always done it. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. Just what I do. I'm stupid, so I don't know. It tore me out of that. So thank you guys for, you know, sticking around and subbing. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute. It's been really busy, but we're back in business now, and we should be posting videos on the regular now, hopefully.